woman from childhood's horror stories and familiar to everyone. Those who misbehave she will drag into her house and cook there in a cauldron. But she wasn't always an evil hag, not always was in fact Baba. Blacktail begins with young Yaga going into the woods in search of her missing sister Zora. Blacktail meets with a bright and cheerful picture, although nature is nature even in the grass dotted with flowers dangerous lark. Yaga acted wisely, talking with her faithful bow, but the girl uses it only when necessary, for self-defense or to get a deal. With regret, just like a Lara Croft in Tomb Raider, in less than 15 minutes a familiar image looms on the horizon. The mysterious has literally materializes out of thin air before our very eyes, and here is a trail of breadcrumbs. Recognizable fairy tale attributes are cleverly used directly in game mechanics. For example, crumbs serve as a path for the next plot goal that are left behind by mysterious ghosts. As it soon turned out, there are souls of children from the heroine's native village who have disappeared in the recent years. The locals blame Babu for everything, a dark entity lurking among the trees, but the truth as usual is a little more complicated. The voice in Yagi's head suggests that only by solving the mystery of the disappearance will be possible to find the way to Zora. Following the trail, Yaga will look into 4 different areas of the mysterious forest. Each of these zones is open for free exploration. Blacktail has plenty of secondary activities and secrets. As a rule, the path of the plot goal is blocked by one obstacle which can only be overcome with someone's help. Either a big-eyed mushroom will ask for a favor, or a stone block with a painted muzzle. You can comply with their request and quickly move or linger walk around the neighborhood, and who knows what you will stumble upon. Luckily, Blacktail doesn't build tens of square kilometers of space around the player. The forest is spacious enough not to feel squeezed by the corridors, but not huge either. You won't be lost without markers, and fast movements are only needed to the hut and back. There are a minimum of marks on the map, so we do not clear the world from one question mark to another but explore it. The eye constantly picks out interesting places on the horizon, a lonely house, a goblin fort, or a majestic temple in the distance, unless you can climb that mountain. The best part of the Blacktail is not the gameplay at all, but the style and the presentation. In bright landscapes, more and more gloomy notes flicker over time, as if Fable was mixed with work of Tim Burton, and the secondary characters are better than one another. Silkworm and Aunt Queen are constantly fighting each other for your attention. Yes, they do not give interesting tasks, but the dialogues with them always give a smile. How not to be touched by any dreamed of taking the world, and you can help with this. Huge talking mushrooms also live in the forest, with eyes of course. Each one has its own unique character and manner of communication. Some can be helped, others can be fought. Which side to take is entirely your choice. Each decision sways Yaga towards good or evil, which affects both the main story and even some abilities and bonuses. For example, a good heroine collects more resources, which is a rebel heroine knocks all our healing spheres from enemies. The only sad thing is there are no notorious shades of grey, only white and black to choose from. On the other hand, this is a fairy tale and its moral isn't always unambiguous. Despite some sketchiness of what is happening, Blacktail talks with style. It looks beautiful, well written, and even better voiced. The voice was given her own voice of Megara from Hades, and the Black Cat was voiced by the lead singer of Behemoth. The world is cozy, compact, but rich in secrets and pretty landscapes. Also, it is still not possible to turn a blind eye to the superficial mechanics. Some seem to be squeezed into the game just to be.